talking about why man was more satisfied in the past. Really, I didn't agree with that because nowadays, we have a wide, more variety of games to play on electronics such as in PS and Xbox and iPad. We have more variety. Thank you. And it gives us many more ideas. People, it's okay because people need electronics, they need to enjoy it, and it offers a lot of variety. Also, nowadays good jobs are much easier to find, yes?
First of all, don't you think like this generation especially, they have what I call an overdose of electronics. For example, you see teenagers, for example, there are even shows about this. And work was more simple in the past. For example, now businessmen are trying to add this plus that. Before there were only shoppers, and don't feel it was more simple.
About that, businessmen, okay, you get more money. Sure, it was a simple job, but you got less money, salary was less. As I was saying, good jobs are much more common and their salaries are much better. So, I mean, it's a big advantage for us. And also, there are many more modern luxury comforts. For example, in the past, people didn't have fancy accessories to decorate their homes and soft and comfortable furniture. But now we have like soft, comfortable beds and sofas and many more beautiful accessories. No, thank you. Also, now if you see, we can do online learning. For example, we have classes or school websites. There are many games for us to engage, so we can learn more and have fun at the same time. And finally, my point, traveling, faster traveling. It's really easy. Instead of the time that we could take months or even years sometimes to go from one place to another, we can just go in a few hours. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Today I'm going to talk about man was more satisfying in the past. In my opinion, yes, man was more satisfying in the past. First of all, my colleague said that now we have like more traveling, faster traveling. The reason we want to travel is because some countries look nicer than the other. Like it's like comparing Zimbabwe with Dubai. That's because of the modern age. The old times, like all the countries were equal. If one country was better than the other, it was a very slight fraction.
Yes, some countries aren't just for business and sightseeing, big scrapers and that stuff. They're for landscapes. And don't you think that in past there was also landscapes? So they can travel faster.
Okay, yes. Landscapes are because that wasn't destroyed by modern day facilities such as factories. But they weren't modern day facilities such as factories in the old days, so nobody even needed. Anyway, then he talked about the businessman shepherd. He said that, okay, it was more simple, it was more easy in the past being a shepherd, for example. But today, being a businessman, you get more money. Look, if a businessman gets 1,000 and the shepherd and builders got 10, that has nothing to do with the job, since shepherds were like one of the highest jobs. Right now, businessmen are one of the most respected people. Before, shepherds were one of the most respected people. And if the businessman got 1,000 and the shepherd got 10, that's because of the changing economy throughout the modern day. But if we're still living in the past, the economy won't change, nothing happened, no thank you. And he talked also about like electronics. I don't know about the olden age. Oh, thank you.
Okay, hello, my name is Bill. I'm going to talk about man was more satisfied in the past. Actually, I'm quoting this because how was man satisfied in the past? Actually, man was not satisfied in the past more. He is now more satisfied because he has even better learning, better education. Like most of the people now, you see them, they're educated. Now we have smart boards. Do you think that in the past they were having smart boards like this? Do you think that they were as educated as us? You won't see them. You like so many people in the past that you'll see them, that you won't see them as educated as now, and they don't know what they're taking. If you will see, if you see people like from 50 years ago, you see that the things you're thinking now, they used to think in college. If you're in 7th, 8th grade, they used to think those things in college. And also online learning. Yeah, online learning. Now we don't like if you in books the book you can see is boring, but actually now we can go with online learning. It's much easier and better, and it's really interesting. And there's games, not games for playing. No, it's no thank you. It's games just for learning. It improves you. Also, it improves you. And also I want to talk about machines. Yeah. If you want to fix something, before you need to call, then you come to you, and for many minutes you need to, or hours, you will stay until it comes. But now you have your own things, you can use them by your own. Also about, yeah, as my partner said, jobs with better salary. He said that, okay, he just changed the economy. If he used to take 10, now he takes 100. Okay, don't you think that if he was like in this modern age, he will take 1,000 like a businessman? And thank you.
Good morning, my name is Salman, and today I'll be talking about man was more satisfied in the past. Yes, man was more satisfied in the past. First of all, I would like to talk about technology. First, when technology came, people weren't really sure what was it and what could they do with it. But whenever new technology came, they were surprised. They didn't know what to expect. But now in the modern age, we know what to expect. Almost everything is same. Basically, I'm saying that mobiles, we know what to expect in them. There's no new idea for mobiles. And second thing I would like to talk about is about jobs. There's a good example because on people who have shop that own their own shop and sell mobiles. In the past, they had a really easy life. They had money, and if you're talking about salaries, talk about the currency as well. If you get 10 riyals example, the 10 riyals in that age would be a lot of money in my thoughts. And in the modern age, 30,000 is salary. I think 30 riyals is the same as 30,000 in the country. And second thing, it was so easy to get a job. Nowadays, the people are losing their jobs. Why? Because yes.
I think we are talking about the currency, but don't you think that now, if a shopper came from the past and he would earn now the same currency as a businessman, he said they changed the economy. So do you think that if a shopper man came, compared to a businessman, he would earn the same money?
No, I'm talking about the past. The shopper man.
Yeah, so if the shopper man is now being as a shopper man, and if you compare him with the businessman now, talk about now, will he take the same amount of money?
Nowadays, people are earning more money than the past. Thank you.
So my name is Abdullah. Today I'm going to talk about man was more satisfied in the past. In my opinion, no. Today we have technology, really good technology. For example, I can tell you about electronic entertainment. Okay, in computers there are many games. You can play good soccer games and stuff like that. No, thank you. And if you talk about playing outside, it's much easier way to just play. No, thank you. Inside, in the AC, in the Xbox, they have Kinect sensors. Okay, Kinect sensors. Kinect sensors. Modern comfort are very common today. Today we have ACs. ACs are there. They make us cold. And do you think in the past age there were ACs while it was too hot outside and people can't stand the heat? And even if we talk about cold, we still have heaters and stuff like that. And there were no things like that in the past age. More jobs and more salaries. More jobs and more salaries. Jobs, it is very, in the past, there were more simpler jobs, but you get less pay. And in the modern age, you get harder job, but still
you get so much money. Like look at the businessmen. They work hard. They have hard.
Time is over.
Hello guys, my name is Ahmad. I'm going to talk about man was more satisfied in the past. For me, before it was better because people were more survivable. But right now, everyone is sitting and is using electronic entertainment, which separates the family. But long ago, the whole family members were sitting together, which is of course better. Yes.
Actually, this is a culture. Most of the families now they do that, even one time per week. But like so many families now, they have culture. Even if they're using phones, I'm not saying they're not using their phones, but they even meet each other at least one time a week.
Yeah, but in the past, the whole time they were together. Yeah, and so families, everyone, and now everyone is just sitting with these electronics. And even if you're, for example, your mother is telling you, come, stop playing, you even feel sad inside because in the past age, there was nothing even called electronics. People are going outside more, like you're doing more exercises because right now, when you, for example, you're going to the market, you're gonna go with the car. Okay, but in the past, when you go to the market, you're gonna go walking. Yes.
If this far, what do you do?
Horses, camels.
What about if he's poor, like he doesn't have money? He's not rich enough to buy camels or horses.
No foreign horses. Yes.
What if it's too hard for them to go outside or too cold? What do you do?
It's too cold. I think it's gonna. Okay. And so you're gonna make more exercise, as I was saying, and if you're gonna say that now they take more salaries than in the past. Now the past they didn't need this much money to get so many things because there were no electronics or this. They only need food to feed themselves and thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Today I'm going to talk about man was more satisfied in the past. From my opinion, man was not satisfied in the past because it's hard to find a job. In the past, there were no electronics and people were having a low time of quality because of no thank you because there were no phones, tabs, or laptops. Work in past is easier, but it will take a long time. Yes.
You were saying that in the past days there were no electronics and stuff like that, but you could play outside. There are many more games, and talking about outside, you can even play board games with, example, chess and other things.
Man started using typewriters and sending messages to people. And typewriters don't have grammar and spell checkers. Men are not satisfied with their salary because they give them less money. Because of construction also build things to make the country better. Faster traveling. Nowadays, we're using cars, buses, planes,